Have you ever pondered the invisible threads that weave your life's tapestry? Is it destiny or just coincidence? These questions have intrigued minds worldwide, sparking debates and discussions that transcend boundaries of time and geography. Destiny, a concept as enthralling as it is elusive, creates a universal intrigue that binds us all. Is it an unchangeable future written in the stars, or a path molded by our choices and actions? This question has been the subject of contemplation and discourse among great thinkers, philosophers, and spiritual leaders from every corner of the globe. From the tranquil monasteries in the East to the bustling intellectual hubs of the West, the concept of destiny has been dissected, analyzed, and interpreted in countless ways. In the upcoming minutes, we'll traverse through Buddhism, Hinduism, Judaism, Christianity, Islam, and perspectives of ancient and modern philosophers. We'll explore what they say about destiny. Let's embark on a journey across cultures and minds to unravel the mystery of destiny. Buddhists believe in karma, not destiny in the way we might understand it. Indeed, in Buddhism, the notion of destiny is intricately tied to the concept of karma, a principle that emphasizes the importance of one's actions in shaping their future. Karma is, in its most basic form, refers to the law of cause and effect. It suggests that every action we take, every word we utter, and every thought we entertain, whether good or bad, has a corresponding effect. Buddhists believe that these actions, words, and thoughts are like seeds we plant today, which will bear fruit in our future lives. You see, in Buddhism, life is viewed as a cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, a cycle known as samsara, our karma, the sum total of our actions, words, and thoughts determines the conditions and circumstances of our future births. In a sense, our karma shapes our destiny, but not in the way that implies a predetermined path. The beauty of the Buddhist view is that it places the power to shape our destiny squarely in our hands. It suggests that we are not simply passive recipients of some predetermined fate, but active participants in the creation of our future. Our actions today have the power to influence not only our present circumstances, but also our future lives. Moreover, Buddhism encourages a mindful approach to life. It teaches that by becoming more aware of our actions, words, and thoughts, we can make choices that lead to more positive outcomes, both for ourselves and for others. In this way, we can cultivate good karma, thereby shaping a more favorable destiny. But it's important to note that in Buddhism, the goal is not simply to amass good karma for a better future life. Rather, the ultimate aim is to break free from the cycle of samsara altogether, to attain a state of liberation known as nirvana. In Buddhism, destiny emerges as a result of one's actions, not as a predetermined path. So in the end, our destiny is not something that is written in the stars, but something that we write ourselves through our actions, words, and thoughts. Hinduism, like Buddhism, also emphasizes on karma, but with a slight twist. In the vast tapestry of Hindu philosophy, the concept of karma is intertwined with dharma and reincarnation to weave a complex pattern of destiny. Karma, as many of you may know, is the law of cause and effect. It's the cosmic principle stating that every action, every decision, every thought you have sets off a chain of events, rippling through the universe. In Hinduism, karma is not just a system of reward or punishment, but a mechanism for spiritual growth and evolution. Now, let's introduce Dharma. Dharma is the moral and ethical duty or responsibility that one must fulfill in their life. It's the path of righteousness, the code of living that one should follow. Dharma is like the compass guiding you through the sea of life. Your Dharma depends on various factors, including your age, occupation, class, and gender. Here's where things get interesting. In Hinduism, your karma and dharma are deeply interconnected. Your dharma shapes your actions, and your actions, in turn, generate karma. If you follow your dharma, you accumulate good karma, and if you stray from your dharma, well, you can guess what kind of karma that results in. Now, reincarnation enters the scene. Hinduism believes in the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. This cycle, known as samsara, is influenced by the karma you accumulate in each life. The goal is to break free from this cycle and attain moksha, or liberation, which is achieved by following your dharma and accumulating good karma. But here's the twist. Destiny in Hinduism isn't just a result of one's actions. It's also believed to be influenced by the divine will. This means that while your actions play a significant role in shaping your destiny, there's also a divine element involved, a higher power that guides your journey. In Hinduism, destiny is a blend of one's actions and the divine will. It's a dance between personal effort and cosmic design, a journey of self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. Abrahamic religions view destiny in a different light, one that involves a divine plan. Let's start with Judaism. In the Jewish faith, there's a belief in Hashgacha Pratit, or divine providence. It's the idea that every event in the universe is a part of God's plan, a thread in an intricate tapestry woven by a divine hand. But it's not as rigid as it may sound. Judaism also encourages human free will, suggesting that while the overall plan is God's, the details are ours to shape. Now, let's move on to Christianity. Like Judaism, Christianity also speaks of a divine plan. The concept of predestination, particularly in Calvinist thought, suggests that God has foreordained everything that will happen. However, other Christian denominations emphasize free will, saying that God's foreknowledge of events doesn't negate our ability to choose. It's like an author who knows the end of the story, but allows the characters to develop freely. Finally, we have Islam. The Islamic concept of destiny, or qadar, is one of the religion's 6 articles of faith. Muslims believe that everything that happens, good or bad, is predestined and part of God's divine plan. But like Judaism and Christianity, Islam also upholds the concept of free will. Muslims believe that while God knows and controls everything, humans are free to choose their actions. Across all 3 religions, there's a shared belief in a grand divine plan, a cosmic blueprint etched by a higher power. But there's also a recognition of human agency, a nod to our capacity to shape our destiny within the framework of this divine plan. In this divine orchestration, destiny is not a puppet master pulling our strings. Instead, it's like a cosmic GPS, suggesting a route but allowing us the freedom to choose our path. It's a complex interplay between divine design and human choice, a dance between the cosmic and the personal, the eternal and the temporal. In Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, destiny is not a prison, but a stage. It's a space where the divine and human meet, where the eternal touches the temporal, where the cosmic plan intersects with our personal stories. So, while these religions speak of a divine plan, they also speak of our role in shaping that plan. They remind us that we are not mere spectators in the universe, but active participants, co-creators in the divine drama of existence. In these religions, destiny is a divine orchestration, a predetermined plan laid out by a higher power. But within this orchestration, there's room for improvisation, for personal interpretation, for human agency. There's space for us to dance to the rhythm of the cosmos, to add our unique melody to the divine symphony. In these religions, destiny is a divine orchestration, a predetermined plan laid out by a higher power. Philosophers, ancient and modern, have their unique takes on destiny, from the Stoic acceptance of fate to the existential emphasis on individual freedom and responsibility. The concept of destiny has been a subject of contemplation and debate throughout the ages. Let's start with the Stoics. Stoicism, a philosophy that originated in ancient Greece, held that all events are predetermined and that humans must accept their fate. The Stoics believed that everything in the universe is interconnected and follows a rational and divine plan. To them, destiny was not a mystical force, but a logical, natural order of the universe. They advocated for acceptance of one's fate, arguing that to resist destiny would be to resist the natural order of the universe itself. Switching gears, we arrive at the existentialists. Born out of the intellectual tumult of the 19th and 20th centuries, existentialism posits that each individual is a free and responsible agent determining their own development through acts of the will. In stark contrast to the Stoics, existentialists like Jean-Paul Sartre and Friedrich Nietzsche argued that there is no predetermined destiny. We are not subject to fate, but rather, we shape our own destiny through our actions and choices. To the existentialist, our destiny lies in our own hands. Somewhere in between these two extremes, we find the perspective of the compatibilists. Compatibilism, a philosophical view that marries free will and determinism, suggests that our actions can be both causally determined and free. This school of thought, championed by philosophers like David Hume, proposes that our destiny is shaped by a combination of our choices and the circumstances that befall us. We have the freedom to make choices, but these choices are influenced by our nature and nurture, our genetics and our environment. Lastly, we turn our gaze to the Eastern philosophy of Buddhism, which proposes a concept known as karma. In simple terms, karma is the law of cause and effect. Every action has a consequence. Your current situation is a result of your past actions, and your future is determined by your actions in the present. This perspective, while acknowledging the impact of our past actions on our present situation, emphasizes the importance of mindful action in the present moment to shape our destiny. In philosophy, destiny is a complex interplay of fate, free will, and personal responsibility. The Stoics saw destiny as an acceptance of fate. The existentialist underscored the power of individual freedom and responsibility. The compatibilists suggested a blend of determinism and free will. And the Buddhists focused on the law of karma. Each perspective offers a unique lens through which to view our destiny, reflecting the rich tapestry of philosophical thought that has shaped our understanding of this profound concept. While we now venture beyond religious and philosophical confines to a broader definition of destiny. Here we explore destiny as the domain of all possibilities, a realm that extends far beyond what the eye can see and even beyond the limits of our imagination. Imagine for a moment that destiny is a vast ocean. Each wave, each ripple represents a possible path, a potential reality. This ocean is not distant or separate from us. Rather, it exists within us as an inherent part of our advanced consciousness. It is a domain where every decision we make, every path we choose contributes to the shape of our destiny. Now, let's delve a bit deeper. Our feelings, the deep-seated emotions that stir within us, they too have a significant role to play. They are like the undercurrents in our ocean of destiny. These undercurrents can guide us, propel us towards certain paths, certain possibilities. They can sway us, pull us in directions we might not have considered. But remember, these currents are not external forces acting upon us. They are born from within us, from our very own consciousness. Hence, what we feel deeply within, our passions, our fears, our hopes, they're all part of this domain of possibilities. They are integral to our destiny. This view of destiny as a domain of possibilities shifts the focus from an external power determining our fate to us playing an active role in shaping our own destiny. It is empowering as it puts the steering wheel of our life's journey in our hands. So, destiny is not just a predetermined path laid out by the stars or the gods. It is not merely a script that we are obliged to follow. It is a vast, dynamic expanse of possibilities awaiting our exploration, our decisions, our feelings. Destiny, then, is not just a pre-written script, but a vast expanse of possibilities awaiting our exploration. Having traversed through various landscapes of destiny, we arrive at a personal crossroad, a juncture where we realize that destiny is not a one-size-fits-all concept. Instead, it's as diverse and individual as we are. It's a tapestry woven from threads of different beliefs, philosophies, cultures, and personal experiences. We've journeyed through the Eastern philosophies of Buddhism and Hinduism, where destiny is seen as a cycle of cause and effect, a dance of karma and dharma. We've explored the Abrahamic religions of Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, where destiny is perceived as a divine plan, a predetermined path laid out by a higher power. We've delved into the minds of ancient and modern philosophers who view destiny as a complex interplay between fate and free will, a delicate balance between what's preordained and what's within our control. We've also ventured into the realm of possibilities, recognizing that destiny is not a fixed point, but a spectrum of potential outcomes that can be influenced by our consciousness. Now, it's time to turn the lens inward, to embrace your unique destiny. It's not about following a predestined path blindly, but about understanding the array of possibilities available to you. It's about tuning into your deepest feelings and inclinations, recognizing them as signposts pointing towards your destiny. Confidence here is your ally. It gives you the courage to embrace your destiny, to walk your path, even when it's uncharted. It's about knowing that while you can't control everything, you can control your response to it. It's about understanding that destiny is as much about the journey as it is about the destination. So take that step. Embrace your destiny with open arms, with an open heart, and an open mind. Let it be a compass guiding you through the labyrinth of life. Remember, your destiny is not just a destination, but a journey guided by a higher power. Embrace it and see where it leads you.